Hi, I'm Gary White for Channel 6 Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Martha Nest, who is president of the Nelson County Democratic Women's Club, and we're going to talk about a program that you have coming up, right?
Yes.
And the program is going to be on Thursday, March the 15th at Maywood Country Club.
At Maywood Country Club at 6 p.m. It is open to the public. It is a panel discussion on cyber and sexual harassment. We have Gretchen Hunt coming from the Attorney General's office to discuss sexual harassment, trafficking, and domestic violence. And Judge David Tapp will be coming to do a presentation on cyber harassment and bullying and to explain to us exactly what the criteria is to determine legal sexual harassment and cyber harassment, what you should do, how you can seek relief for such things. We feel that with the Me Too movement and the Time's Up movement and all the sensationalism that's been brought to this subject, that we would sponsor a presentation that will take the drama out of it and just bring us the facts and what the state and other agencies in the state are doing to combat this and to encourage people to speak if they have been harassed, but also to not escalate the issues to the level of sensationalism and talking about things that happened 40 years ago that aren't going to get you anywhere.
Right. And a lot of people, as you were talking about the Me Too movement, there's been a lot of talk with sexual harassment in Hollywood or with lots of well-known individuals, but it does happen to individuals here in Kentucky as well.
Yes, it does. We will have some examples that have been brought to our attention from some investigative reporters that are doing stories on this that do bring to light the kinds of things that are happening here in the Commonwealth. We've had some unfortunate incidents in Nelson County with bullying and the results of that. A couple of the cases are ongoing. Nobody's going to talk about those. We did have a young lady that was bullied that committed suicide a year or so ago. So you can't say it doesn't happen here. And that's one of the things we want to discuss. But you also can't run around accusing people of things that really don't come to the level of harassment, because a public accusation of that can have devastating effects.
Absolutely.
So we're trying to look at both sides of the issue, and we really wish the public would come, listen to what these great speakers and advocates have to say, and hopefully we can address these issues here in Nelson County before they escalate to unfortunate outcomes.
And it will also give you kind of a criteria as to what can constitute sexual harassment, but also if you feel you have been harassed, what kind of repercussions you can look for.
Where you can go. I know the answer for a lot of companies around here is you go to the HR department. Some people won't be comfortable with that because of the size of the company, etc. And both Judge Tapp and Gretchen Hunt will be discussing where else you can go if you feel that you really need to bring this to light outside of the company you work in or out of the school that your children are going to, etc.
Exactly. And as you mentioned, sometimes people will bring up things like that 40 years ago. And also, I'm sure you'll be discussing that the environment has changed in 40 years, too.
Yes.
So something that was appropriate, potentially appropriate, or considered appropriate 40 years ago may not be today as well.
I have gray hair. So I was in the workforce and 40 years ago, and you are absolutely correct. What was considered appropriate, how men and women approach things in the workplace, things have changed. And some of it's for the better. I'm not sure that all of it is for the better, and that's what we're trying to delve into. on Thursday.
Great.
And so hopefully we'll have a good turnout. I invite you all to come. It should be an interesting discussion.
So again, it's going to be on Thursday, March the 15th. It's going to be at the Maywood Country Club.
Maywood Country Club, 6 p.m.
And it is a free, open to the public event.
Yes,
Everyone
it
is
is.
welcome to attend. And do they need to make a reservation or just show up?
No, just show up. We have seating for at least 100, and if we have more, we know how to open the other doors and move it into the other room, and we will accommodate everyone that would like to come. We're going to have some light refreshments. It is not an adversarial presentation, so please come and listen to what these very, very qualified people have to say. And we will have a Q&A period, and I think you will all enjoy the presentation.
Great. And again, I've been talking with Martha Nest, who is president of the Nelson County Democratic Women's Club, who is putting on this presentation. That'll be on Thursday, March 15th, 6 p.m. at Maywood Country Club. Everyone's welcome to come on out. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, this has been Gary White for Channel 6, Central Kentucky Television.